Welcome back to a new episode of What is Now Wrong with My Car. First of all, I ordered a microphone. It's not working. So I have to do it like this again. Second of all, I didn't finish this yet. I will do that, but not in today's video, so I will save you from that. Third of all, there is no bridge in the hanger anymore, so yeah, I'm gonna have to track my body. If you saw my previous video, you saw how we switched out the engine supports and how that went like rather easy, but if you fix things, you break things. So I broke the rubber, but I think it was already like that, but no one believes me, of course, but I'm telling y'all, it was already like that. So this is the thing that was already like this, but I just never noticed, and I can show you why I didn't notice it. Normally the car has to go and revs on its own without you pressing the gas pedal, so we're gonna show you it's not doing anything with that broken rubber. That's exactly why I didn't notice it, but it is a broken part, and a broken part has to be fixed. So that's one thing we're gonna do today, and the second thing is we're gonna take out my rear seats. So I got a package from Winparts. I already opened it up with the rubber that has to be there. I really hope it's gonna be the correct one, because it was a rather difficult task to find the correct rubber for there. I have a slight feeling it's gonna be the wrong one. Yeah, I hope that's not gonna be the case, of course, but ja, we gaan nog zien hoe we dat straks gaan steken. Sometimes I really have the feeling I'm going nowhere with this car, and it's going so slow and everything keeps on breaking. But the thing is, I'm doing this alone. I don't have all the knowledge. I have to figure things out. So you have to actually love the journey as much as the results. Screwdriver, very important, eh? If there's one thing you absolutely need in your garage, it's a set of screwdrivers and duct tape. Duct tape always saves the day. Okay, so now we should be able to take this off in some kind of way. Oh. Okay, it's been off one time, so it should be easy to get it off again. Just breaking things a little bit more. Ga je alsjeblieft ook niet kapot gaan? Dank u wel. Ja. Kit. Taking out this sensor, and then there is still one underneath somewhere. So it's a total of 3 clamps you have to open up. My back is hurting so much. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. The moment of truth, let's compare both. I think it's gonna be correct. Now we still have to take things apart. Komt erop, Maruti. Komt eruit. It's okay. It's okay. Both are out. Now it's just a matter of getting them back in their place. It's gonna be another pain in the ass. Alsjeblieft, werk een beetje. Too pain. I'll be back when I fix this. We did it. It's in there. I'm happy. That's all. I'm happy. I'll show you a close-up from the tier. Yeah, so this was really bad. It's just strange that the car didn't react to it. I think I did a rather good job. It seems all pretty good connected. Installed the sensor again. This guy underneath should be fine as well. Okay, so let's start up the car and see if I actually did a good job. My seat is still not fixed, but that is not what we are here for, of course. The car is running pretty smoothly. It doesn't sound strange or anything. You can see it for yourself. That is pretty stable, and the same for here. Looks pretty decent. I am pretty pleased about this job. It might seem to you like the smallest thing in the world, but this is once again the first time I'm doing this, and most of the times when I do something, it's a disaster. So I'm happy when things just go well. Vinyl Frog sent me a package, which I'm really glad about. They sent me wrap foil, of course, for delivery on my E36 when all the exterior parts are in the mail. It's nothing too special, it's just frozen white. If you want to order wrap foil as well, I have a discount code for you, which is just CD tuning, which will give you a discount code on everything you order on the website of Vinyl Frog. Now let me show you the foil. How will I do this? Mijn armen zijn te kort, zie. Yeah! It's just plain white. You can do nothing wrong with plain white, and the livery will be inspired a little bit on this. It will not be a copy-paste because I like that, but it's gonna be inspired on that. As my car already has that kind of color, it'll go perfect with the white. Maybe some pink in there as well. yeah, that's something I have to think about. But thanks to Vinyl Frog for sending me this foil. I am looking forward for all the exterior parts and when I can start wrapping my car. Very nice of them. They put some wrap gloves in there as well and a knife to specially cut wrap foil. This is also something you can find on their website. So if you want to give it a try to wrap your car yourself, success is not guaranteed, but it's a little bit cheaper. You can make mistakes and you can find all the equipment you need to wrap your car on their website. Wat is het? Waarom vind ik zo aan het show? Ja. So now let's take a look at the rear seats. Okay, so first of all, we have to look for a material to put on the rear seats to create the rear seat delete cover. And this looked pretty decent to me, but just not for that price, so you have to look for something else. Then I was looking at some carton boxes, but I don't know if that's like the best idea. Walked a little further and then I saw these plates. I don't know what it is exactly, but it looked a pretty decent material and I didn't take it home, which was probably a rather stupid decision because I decided to take carton boxes home instead. Yeah, I know. I was actually looking for some plastic plates I can cut into shape and put over my rear seats. I didn't find that, but I did find carton boxes. I hope it will do the job because I will cover it in Alcantara eventually, so you won't see that it's carton anymore. Is this the best decision? Probably not. Will it work? We will see. But I think it will work. I think it will be just fine. As it is carton, so it should work really easy and you just cut out some shapes and cover it up where you made any mistakes. Yeah. Now let's get back to the hanger and see what we will figure out there. And as always, the lovely weather is also here. Not to mention, I almost crashed my van into like a small car in front of me because the brakes on this van are really shitty. Plus it is raining, which means I absolutely have like no control over the car. And I was braking. I was still a little bit mad, but I was braking and my van starts to slide a little. Oh my gosh. A little bit too much, that is good for me. So I almost lost my van there and the grandma in front of me probably almost lost her life. So, a wise lesson you can learn from me. If the traffic lights go on orange, please just press your gas pedal because it's not fun when you're driving behind it. Even I could have been... Okay, I'm just ranting a little bit too much. I'll see you in the hangar. We are back in the hangar with both of my carton boxes. We listen and we don't judge, alright? Because in my head, this is a superior idea and that only for €5. So you can judge me when the project is done. But as long as I'm busy with that, you keep your opinion to yourself, except if it's a positive one, then you can always tell me. First things first, getting the rear seats out of my car. Should be easy. So this is the rear seat at the moment. Please don't mind this because this is also a part that broke on my E36. As you can see, the seats in this car are really just outdated and ugly and outworn. So we're gonna take them out, and so are the door panels, by the way, but I don't know if I will keep this and just restore this with like another textile, or I'll take the door card off and put this metal piece instead with a door strap. Maybe. We'll see. Normally taking out these seats is just pulling on the seats. Oh. Okay. Nice. I'm taking these out. I think this is legal, right? So that's one, and now the second one. How is this that easy? I think you are obligated to take the seat belts out, and as the seats itself were rather easy, let's hope that will be the same for the seat belts. I just filmed everything and I didn't record any of it. So, what I was talking about is I took this out with a 17mm bolt. If you screw the bolt out, you can see the ground, so I suggest if you do this, you screw it back in. May I tell you why I am actually doing this? Let me take a seat. You get the joke? Yeah, okay. So as I was searching on the internet for a rear seat delete cover, I only found ones for 600 to 700 euros, and that's a little bit too much for my 389 shitbox I have. It's just a little bit unreasonable to me to spend 700 euros or dollars on the back seats. So I got some carton boxes and I'm going to do this for approximately 50 euros with the foil included because I will wrap it in Alcantara, as I said. So that's why I am doing this. Plus, I would like to put a roll cage or like, how's it? X bars behind it. Will it be practical? Probably not. It just looks cool. It just sucks. Everything I said is deleted. Well, nothing I can do about it now, so that's what I basically said. I was just rambling a little around, so didn't miss much. I'll take out the other seat belt and I'll be back to you. Now we still have this over here, and this just clicks out normally. Yes. Ja, en nu hè? Dat moet je doen. Moet jij er ook gedaan? Ja, dan moet je dat gedaan hè. Screwdriver. Now, this should be able to open up. Okay. I want this to... Nee, het is kapot! Oh, eigenlijk al te verwachten, nee man. Oké, maar dan moet hij de pillen hier weer los. Dat gaat hier hele cadeaus in, hè. Dat gaat hier hele cadeaus in. We have to take this very, very seriously. Oh, ja, dat is ook nog een keer kapot. Goed, dan kunnen ze weer in topvorm. It's not supposed to break. What the fuck, Ada? Huh? Wacht. Komt de moddity? Ja! Blij. I'm very happy. So now it's just the other one. It was not that hard of a task, so if you want to do this yourself, this is just something you can absolutely do without any struggle or any problem. You just need some work equipment. So now that the back seats are out of the car and the seat belts are out as well, we can start with my little crafty DIY rear seat delete. Starting off with measuring out the right dimensions and drawing them onto the carton box, cutting out everything roughly because we can always make adjustments later on. Still had to remove the seatbelt clickers on both sides, and these come out just really easy with a 17mm socket. You just remove the rubber and you have access to the bolt. Put the measured cardboard into the car and it was fitting quite properly. You just have to cut off the edges that it's more fitting. Of course it has to start snowing. I'm not really bothered by it actually. I quite like the snow. But if the rain is already a disaster with my van, I don't know if I will make it home. So apparently you can't wrap over a carton box, so I don't know how I will fix this. Maybe it will be possible if I primer the carton, but I'm not sure of that. So I'm thinking what the best decision. It's snowing and my M3 is outside. My heart is aching. So, is it not possible to wrap over carton? I don't know. What will I be doing? I will be primering the carton and then I will and then I will be and then I will be wrapping it. I don't feel my toes anymore.
Got ready for the night in. She said
Change of plans. As it is snowing, I will try to drift in the snow. First, I will go with this guy to see how this is actually going. So we're back, and the company where we were doing the thing actually was mad. They were laughing about it. So they are happy, I am happy, everybody's happy. So I'll continue the rear seat delete tomorrow. So I'll see you guys then. Good morning. It's time to proceed the process of working on the car again. The snow is almost gone, sadly, so no drifting anymore. I must say this car has a lot of traction actually for an E36, which I was not expecting. I still have an open differential, which might be the problem. I may have to put some extra pressure on my tires, and we need more power in this engine. I think the car has around 115 horsepower and we need to make more. How will I do that? No idea yet, but I would like to keep my engine as it is now and just open it up and put better and bigger parts in there. I'm gonna have to look up how I will do that and if that won't cause me any problem in the inspection. Plus, it really needs to be cleaned. I'm hoping this is all residue from the snow and not salt or anything. The bumpers I don't really care about because I need to switch them up anyway. You can see somebody had a lot of fun on the roads. Just a little update on the fenders. I tried sanding everything down and it needs just another layer of putty, and that we don't have to look at the rivets ever again, which I am very glad about because it's pissing me off. Anyway, that is not what we are here for. I will try to fix the rear seat thingy again and see how I will manage to make it like a little bit pretty in some certain way. Let's go. As you saw, I primered the whole carton thing to make a base for the Alcantara wrap foil because I hope it will stick better on this, and if it won't stick on this, then I still have this spray glue, which is like more of a Spider-Man consistency then. Whoa! You know how this works. I did my roof liner with this as well, and it kind of works very good. So success should be guaranteed. I'm just thinking how I will make this look a little bit more luxurious than it actually is. I don't know at the moment. I think the best thing first of all is just to close these gaps with tape so that they don't do the flappy bird motion anymore. It's fixed, but it still kind of does this motion, so it's not completely fixed. Give me a second. I taped the whole panel into this tape. Why? I don't know. I think, I don't know what I was thinking, but I thought that might be better. So now it's this. Looks pretty good to me. Now, how will I attach this? I see we have these metal pieces right here from the seats. Maybe we can reuse this and just make a hole in the carton and make it rest on these pieces. And I hope that is gonna make a stable foundation for this cover. We're getting somewhere. I am pretty pleased right now. I think this will turn out better than you thought. I drew where the holes have to come. This is the hole of the metal piece in the car, and we will drill a hole on each side so there can be an attachment also on both sides to make it more stable. If a zip tie can go through the holes, then you know you did a good job. So I did a good job. The primer was very unnecessary. So yeah, another thing being learned. I don't have the Alcantara yet, so as long as that is not in the mail, we cannot go through with this, so it will be for another video. I'll just put this aside for when the Alcantara is in the mail, and then y'all can see the end result. The Alcantara is not in the mail, but we do have these M3 style mirrors. Of course, these are not gonna stay black. We're gonna have to wrap them the same as the livery, but I'm just going to install one to see the difference and which one I prefer actually, because I kinda don't know. I just wanted to try these out because I see a lot of these mirrors on normal cars as well. Some people may see this as a wannabe, some people may see this as a rookie kind of thing. I don't know yet what I think of it, so we're gonna check what we like most. And I'm gonna take you guys with me once again. Taking out your mirrors should also be an easy job. I didn't look up how I have to do this, but I think it's pretty obvious. First of all, removing the plastic, which I already did. Second of all, removing 3 10mm. 1, 2. I have no access to the third one, so we need one of these. Now we have it. One is out, now let's get the other one in. It exists out of 2 pieces. The plastic piece that is attached to the mirror. So to make sure it is attached, you have to screw 3 bolts in just with your screwdriver. Just like this, and there's no way of getting it off again, which is what we want because you don't want to be driving down the road and losing your mirrors all of a sudden. And attaching it to the car with, once again, 3 screws. Ja, we gaan een keer kijken hè. What the fuck? Dat is niet goed. Well, the fitment is kinda off, but maybe that's a me issue. I think we can adjust this later on. But they have to come off, like I said, for delivery. Here you can see the comparison of both. I think I prefer the new ones a little more. I think these look a little bit more put together with the car, which is kind of ironic because the car is almost falling apart at this state. Yeah, I think I like these quite better. So I will wrap them in white and put them back on the car. I will be ending the video here. We made slight a bit of progress, but as I said, I'm doing this alone and we have to take day by day. So I am happy if I make a step in the good direction. And I am happy you are here going through this process with me. A little spoiler, my next video will be about my E36 M3 because that car has some electrical issues and I will try to solve them on my own. Will that be a success? We'll see, but it's about time that car gets some love as well. So I hope I see you on my next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope I'll be seeing you in my next video. Ciao.